relationship between really my family and his family, and it's not just it's not just Coach Meyer and my dad, or just Coach Meyer and myself. Our families are intertwined. My mom's very close with Shelly to this day. My sister babysat for Nikki and Gigi, and Nate came later. But just we have a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Meyer and his family. In fact, our wives are both coaches' wives are getting together to do a service project together, which is pretty unusual, outside of the bowl activities, and that's really at the direction of Shelly and Pocky Kelly. So there's a lot of really neat things that have happened, obviously over his career, but also just from the time me being a ball boy and hanging out at practice as a high schooler at Notre Dame. And Urban was a receiver coach, and then going on to when I was playing at Boise State. I was a backup quarterback. Coach Meyer's the head coach at Utah. My dad's the offensive coordinator. Anytime I had a weekend off or a break or anything of that nature, I'd go and visit my family 4-hour drive right down to Salt Lake City. I'd sit in on recruiting functions. So there's a lot of carryover, in terms of just different phases of my life where I've been a part of, getting to be around the Meyer family.
So when Tom Herman left Ohio State last year, a lot of us thought Ohio State was going to hire you, knowing all this.
Yeah, here's the thing with that. I mean, whenever there's job speculation, there are always going to be rumors. But the thing that I've learned over the years from being around my dad is really it's a people business. There's actual relationships, there's friendships that kind of transcend the rumors and transcend the posturing, if you will, of making sure your name's out there. There was obviously some rumors that weren't true, but at the end of the day, just always trying to find a great fit between people, and I think that being here at Notre Dame's been incredible.
So did y'all converse about a possibility of you coming to Ohio State?
Yeah, there were conversations. Yeah, absolutely. There were conversations, and it was a great opportunity, and just I think on both ends, on both sides of the spectrum, I think it was just wasn't the right fit for the people standpoint.
So for any young coach, when you are moving up the ranks and you have opportunities that are coming, just what went into your thought process? When obviously there were probably lots of schools that were interested in talking to you last year. What was the most important thing to you? You're talking about people, but it's also opportunity to really put your stamp on an offense, to really be involved with play calling. And what was it about Notre Dame that said, yeah, that's the place I'm going to go?
Well, I mean, just last year, in all honesty, I didn't really want to leave Boise State. It's my alma mater. It's a place that I held dear to my heart. It really shaped who I was as a player, and then leading into my coaching career. I had a chance to be around some of the best coaches in the business: Chris Peterson, Mark Helfrich, Dirk Cutter. Some really good coaches, and I kind of wanted to be a part of that legacy of coaching, and it was I've been trying to get back to Boise for 10, 11 years. Family just moved there, had a son that was born there during the season. It was kind of one of those years where you're just like, we want to kind of stay put. And so really didn't think about leaving. Then right after signing day, after some other opportunities and rumors had been swirling, some that weren't true, I had a chance I got a phone call basically from Coach Kelly, and Notre Dame's just a place that to me I've thought is the perfect place to do college athletics, and I really believe that. Having been at a place like Stanford, where you can sell an unbelievable degree, a top 15, top 20 degree in all of collegiate America. That's a big part, because at the end of the day, we're recruiting, we're salespeople, we're selling a product. And you want to feel really good about the product that you're selling to a family in terms of the degree that you're going to get. So that component of Notre Dame was really important, and I loved being a part of that at Stanford. But then the other component is that football is incredibly important, and that's one thing that you can't find really anywhere else in the country, where you have this unbelievable education combined with the importance of football, and then also a place where the expectations are incredibly high. And as a coach, you want to be a part of some place that has expectations that maybe at times are unrealistic, because you want to stay on the edge. You want to kind of have that chip on your shoulder on a daily basis, and really demand that out of your players. And I really felt like Notre Dame has always been that place where you don't play for a conference championship. You don't play to get into a conference championship game. You're striving and straining to do everything you can to play in the national championship game, and that's what we're on a daily basis working towards.
What did Coach